Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, by Shem Kodash, double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, preaching this word in sincerity and truth from the four corners of the earth. All right, I'm going to start in John 10 and 1. It says, Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. All right. When you look at whether it be Israelite camps, with wayward doctrines, or specifically, these churches, right? The Black Baptist Church, all right. These are the people that are climbing up, some other way, all right. And they're showing you that they're thieves and robbers, all right. We all know, the church makes a lot of money, all right. The church, all right, is an essential business in America. All right, that's why, during the COVID, when the COVID was at its height, one of the first things that were opened back up was churches. It's an essential business. All right, they're juiced in with, government. All right, and these are the thieves and the robbers, all right, amongst the nation of Israel. All right, you Negro, Latino, Native, Seminole, Indian. All right, these are the robbers in the churches. Because all they're doing is stealing, from the people. All right, their money. All right, stealing from them spiritually. All right, when I say stealing from them spiritually, teaching them the wrong things. All right, because if you go to one of these churches, if you want to say, a good pastor, if you will, it's nothing but a motivational speaker. That's all they are. They tell you, things out of the scriptures to motivate you, for the week, not telling you the times, the perils, all right, the destruction that's coming to this place. It's all, going in there, to get a dollar. It's no different than a rap concert. All right, you go there, you sing, and you pay some money. All right. So these are the thieves and the robbers amongst our people. And some of these people are conscious of it. Like, you may have pastors who, if you want to call them pastors, in the church that just have been taught the wrong doctrine their whole life, and they're just regurgitating what they heard. But you also have people who know the truth of the scriptures that just omit the truth in their, sermons, if you will. So they stealing from the people not only with money, but not only stealing their money, but stealing from them spiritually. All right. It says, but he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. See, the true sheep know the voice of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, they know the truth. All right, we've been blessed to know the truth. All right, and starting with the apostles and elders, a great millstone. These are men who are chosen, to kick the truth to the sheep in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, so these wayward doctrines, that's why it's so easy, for brothers to dissect and see the wrong in them, because the spirit has been put on you to understand you are the true sheep. All right, these people, in these churches, believe in, whatever religion. There's many religions here in America. These are not the sheep. That's why they are so susceptible to false doctrines. That's why they're so easy to finesse, because they're not the sheep. All right. It says, and a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of the strangers. All right, and the strangers is, all of these people, all right, with these wayward doctrines. These are the strangers. They will not follow, a man, a woman, who knows, the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, they're not going to follow no wayward doctrine. They're not going to follow the false shepherd. Because the spirit of understanding was put on them, to follow the truth. All right. This is verse 6. This is the parable. Spake Yahweh Shai unto them, but they understood not what things they were with. Pardon me. But they understood not what things they were which he spake unto them. Then said Yahweh Shai unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. Or all that ever came before the Lord Yahweh Shai is thieves and robbers. All right, whether it be in the ancient world or now, because we're waiting on Yahweh Shai's coming. So these people are the people that's coming before him, before he returns. They're thieves and robbers. All they're doing is making money. When you look at America, all it's about is money. Money is what the people call God in America. Now, it's not knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that people are trying to obtain. It's money. You could have somebody with no wisdom about anything, but if they're a millionaire, everybody listens to them. Because money has become the most precious thing in America. If you have money, you're considered to have wisdom. Just like the scriptures say, don't nobody want to hear the poor man speak. And that's why, the men who believe in this thing, all right, that's why we're shunned off the way we are, because, we poor men. Or Israel poor, you know what I mean? But the true poor man, the impoverished men, paycheck to paycheck, not knowing, well, we know, that'll be the wrong thing to say. We know where your next meal gonna come from. It's gonna come from the Lord. But I'm getting at, we ain't got no flashy cars and no lot of money. The things that the people see and deem you wise for having. We don't have any of those things. So that's how you know the prophecy is true. All right. About the poor man. Nobody wanted the poor man speak. But, getting back to the, subject of the video. All right. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers. They robbing the people, man. I mean, come on, man. How can you have a church? These dudes got jets, gold, all that is to be desired by a carnal mind. These people have it. And then they're getting it off the back of the people. They robbing the people. They're not trying to tell you nothing that's helpful, or, they're not trying to build your faith, guide you to do the right things, to inherit the kingdom. They just making money, It says, I am the door. It's verse 9. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out, and find pasture. All right. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Continuing on, it says, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. All right, we know the story of how Shah giving his life for the elect of the nation of Israel. We're starting with the elect of the nation of Israel, or ultimately the whole nation of Israel. All right, you think these dudes gonna get a life for you, man? They're not gonna give nothing up for you, man. They won't give $1 up for you, let alone their life. So this is how you know these dudes is false, man. All right. Just like, the hopeful elect, we've given up our lives, you had so-called ambitions and all this dumb shit in the world. You wanted to be this, that, and the third. But once you heard the truth, you know that this became your life's work. Strive for the truth until death. You know, this became your life work. Now, we didn't go up on the cross like Yahweh Shai, you know. But in the sense of what's considered life in America, which is basically, you know, hustling to get money, we gave that up. You know, we still go to work, and money is a defense. You go to work and try to survive, you know. What I'm saying is, you know, these preachers and pastors are not going to put their all into this. It's just something to make money. You know, it's a hustle. Scriptures is nothing more than a hustle to these people, you know. But continuing on, but he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep and fleeth. And the wolf catcheth them and scattereth the sheep. Who's the wolf? You know, Esau. They leaving you for dead because, you know, the 501c3 charter, you know, they ain't paid to preach you the wrong doctrine, to have you in the clutches of the wolf as far as his ideology. So when they see the wolf coming, they bow down, you know. And this goes, you know, I'm talking about the church, but this goes for your entertainers and all that shit too. When they get pressed, you know, they fold. Just like somebody will say something like, because, you know, LGBT is strong in America, you know. So they might say something outside of that, and then the wolf come, and then what they do, tell the people the wrong shit. They leave you for dead too, because they protecting themselves. You know, it says the hireling fleeth because he is a hireling and careth not for the sheep. He just making money. A hireling is somebody, you know, you hired, like they say today, you hired. He careth not for the sheep. He just care about, you know, fattening his pockets. So you know who care about the sheep is those who stand tall for the sheep, like our Lord Yahweh Shai did. You know, those who stand tall for the sheep, who got to, you know, no matter what attitude, you know. Continuing on, it says, I am the good shepherd and know my sheep and am known of mine. As the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. And other sheep I have, which are not of this fold, them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold and one shepherd. Therefore doeth my Father love me, because I lay down my life, that I might take it again. No man taketh it from me, but I lay it down for myself. I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it again. This commandment have I received of my Father. So, you know, the sheep, pardon me, but the true shepherd, all right, which is Yahweh Shai, and, you know, those who have learned up on him, up under him, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down, are those who are really standing for the sheep. You know, it's not these guys, it's, you know, they hirelings, man, like the scriptures say. The hireling is verse 13. The hireling fleeth because he is a hireling and careth not for the sheep. He was just doing this for some money. So when the real punishment of being a believer, you know, comes down upon you, you flee. Because it was just a money grab for you. You know? But I ain't going to hold you. You know, hope that video was edifying. With that, I'm going to say shalom.